Yo, what's going on? It's Monday, March 8th. Welcome back to the Pure Rap Podcast. It's now episode 7. My name is Keb, and I'm here with my boy Mc.K. How you doing tonight,
Yes,
man?
sir. Man, I'm doing good. About yourself, man?
It's been a long week. We didn't go live on Wednesday. We didn't have an album review last week, so we're gonna be doing one this week. We can get into that later on in the episode, though. But sadly, it's just me and you tonight, man. Our boy Darnell, wasn't able to make it tonight.
I know, man. This man's at the dentist right now. This is getting that gap
him
fixed.
all week.
Yeah, we've been
Clowning
clowning.
him
I
all
told him
week.
he's getting that. I told him his teeth are looking at each other like they've been in a long distance relationship. They're finally closing the gap between. They're finally closing the gap between us. Like
man, maybe he's getting them braces, man. We'll see.
His gums been playing tug of war.
Hey,
nah, I can't get on this, man. He's not here to defend himself.
I was gonna say he's not here to defend himself, but he's here in our hearts. We'll put him up in the top corner. So
in spirit.
That's his I guess his senior year of high school, his basketball photo. So we'll keep him there. I don't want to leave. Make sure he doesn't feel left out. So
I'll keep Darneezy with us in spirit. Hey, man, I hope his dentist is doing a good job, man. Let's pray for that, man. Make sure he don't mess up with the little drill thingy. Or, doing. I don't want no problems going on. So I'm gonna knock on wood right now.
Don't have to miss next week's show or Wednesday's show. So hopefully everything's all good with that.
He'll be back with us on Wednesday.
Yeah, so looking good. Unless something changes with his dentist appointment, we haven't heard back.
He's got to go back. There's an urgent.
Maybe he could tune in and leave a comment and give us some updates.
His two front teeth realized they weren't compatible. They tried to separate again.
like the magnets when they're like the fucking the opposite side or whatever, and they
don't
want to connect.
They don't want to connect when opposites attract.
Yeah, no, that's been Darnell's life story.
Darnell gonna watch this back. He gonna be like, man,
he likes the thumbs down his personal account.
He's gonna if there's a thumbs down or a dislike, we know who it's from.
Right, Darnell and his fucking family.
That's comedy.
Darnell's fan base.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, they big mad at us. Right. But it's all good. Before we get into tonight's episode, we wanted to say happy International Women's Day to all the ladies out there. We went over last week how it's a International Women's Month, or is that what it was called, right? Women's Month.
Yeah.
So I wanted to let everyone know that it's happy International Women's Day and do something good for the ladies around you. I know Mc.K, you had some couple tweets you wanted to talk about when it came to International Women's Day.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to the women out there. But this has nothing to do with hip hop, but I thought it was just random. Man, you want to put it up?
Yeah,
man. Burger King was out here wilding, man. I think this is this was the UK, the Burger King UK account on Twitter.
Yeah, man, they were tripping, man. I guess it was like some scheme to get. I guess it was bait, pretty much. They're trying to say to get people to read their tweets, but man, me personally, it's the wrong way to approach it. But
yeah, I mean, because to start off with just saying women belong in the kitchen. First off, you're like, whoa, and then to put that out. So it's I understand what they're trying to do, as far as they said, because I mean, I talked to you and Darnell about this off the side. It's realistically, most of the top chefs that we see are men. You know what I mean? The ones in the kitchen, the top chefs around the world are men. So I understand what Burger King was saying. It's you know what I mean? We're trying to get more women chefs out there, and it makes sense because we tell them to, or not we, I don't say this, but you hear people oh, stay in the kitchen, or you know what I mean? That's your place. Your place is
the sexist stereotype.
Yeah, exactly. It's stay in your place, you know what I mean? But yet the chefs are actually, the top chefs are actually men. So it's hold on, what are we really trying to say here? But I don't know. I feel like Burger King is kind of tripping with this one. I don't know who gave him the okay for this though.
Because now they're getting backlash. So man, it was not the right thing to say, I guess. But and that's why they get
also with these corporations too. Yeah, it's with these type these big corporations. It's bro, you know what I mean? You know damn well they don't think that. It's you know what I mean? Let's be real. Like, who gave you the okay to pit something like that on, especially on the Twitter account?
Like a group of people like sit in a conference room or like a Zoom chat and be like, yeah, that's the thing to tweet. Like really?
Yeah. Same thing with the H&M. Remember with the coolest monkey in the jungle? Like it's a round table full of people. Like, bro, there was not one person in there that was like,
nah,
I don't know about that. You know, there's not one person in there. I don't know, man. They
probably lost their job. They did. Like, you're
yeah, for real. It's like, man, these people are tripping. Yeah, but I just don't think that was the right way to go about a message like that. If you were trying to, you could have just started with that. Like, you didn't have to pit women below in the kitchen. Like,
yeah,
especially in this day and age, man.
Knowing how the stereotype is and all that. Yeah, that's not the right way.
That was just the wrong way. Yeah, that was. Yeah, Burger King was tripping. Especially Burger King all plays. Like, I think it's too. It's like, bro, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it's like, bro, like, this is Burger King. I'm not trying to go to a chef or a culinary class, and I'm gonna end in Burger King. You know, it's not real cooking.
Tripping, man. That's right. Burger King is freaking tripping.
Yeah, I'm like, you about to make some chicken fries? I'm like, come on now. If there's a woman out there watching this and seeing this, do not sign up for that Burger King class. You know, I mean, if you're really trying to be a chef or cook, man, that's not the right. Don't apply to Burger King. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Fuck all that, man.
Do not do that.
But yeah, just want to say Happy International Women's Day to all the females out there, all the moms, all the wives, all the girlfriends, daughters, friends, sisters, aunts.
Yeah, I got friends all over the place. So women all over the place. From when I went out to the UK, Japan, places like that. So it's like I got friends out there too, man. So shout out to all the women out there.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all
holding it down.
Go to McDonald's. Hey, I'm off the fast food, but I'll let Mc.K go eat them spicy nuggets.
I didn't even know they had spicy nuggets, bro. I thought that was Wendy's.
I saw a billboard the other day when I was driving. I'm like, oh, they got spicy nuggets now. Too bad I can't have any. Yeah.
I haven't been to McDonald's in a minute, but hey, I might have to go try that. Shout out Adrian too, man, for the comments, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Shout out you, bro. But yeah, we'll go straight into the episode how we usually do it, and we start off with hip hop news around the hip hop atmosphere. And the first one we got for you is CyHi is willing to put up $500,000 to rap battle Joe Budden, and it was with Adam 22, right, that he was speaking with about this. We can get straight to the video.
Yeah, that's the no jumper.
He had been walked off the stage before. I didn't even know he was.
Oh, my thing, like pause.
I would demolish Joe Budden though. Just to be honest, like Joe Budden, I don't want to do no beats battle with Joe Budden. Look, I need to look you in the face on Smack stage, something like that. Tell him to sit up. I had a half a ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a half a ticket.
But do you consider him an elite level MC?
Absolutely. That's why I know I destroy him. I studied Joe Budden. I already know. He don't know me though. He don't know how deep this. And then when I get into my feelings, like when I get into my when Jesus' little nephew come out, he had been walked off the stage before. I didn't even know he was.
Yeah, man. So who you got in rap battle? CyHi.
This man was getting his feelings there. He said,
"Who you got in rap battle? CyHi or Joe Budden?"
Damn, that would be interesting battle. To be honest, like, I mean, Joe Budden's been out of the game for a minute too. Like, he's been retired. You know what I mean? But he does have experience too. He's been on that stage, like he said on Smack. You know what I mean? Smack URL. Like he's I think Joe Budden battled Holla the Don. So he's been on that big stage before, so he knows how it feels like. And these two got history. I think they've been kind of talking in like kind of a little spicy. Speaking of spicy nuggets, they've been talking spicy like for the past couple of years, if I'm not mistaken, about each other. So like, I mean, honestly, for the culture, because they're not battle rappers, but as far as like that lyrical ability, I would want to see this. It'd be entertaining, you know what I mean? And instead of talking about it, it's like, just grab the pen and, battle it out.
Yeah.
I mean? That's what.
Man, we see stuff like that all the time. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah, but with two guys like this though, I can actually see it happening though. You know what I mean? Like, and it would be actually be, and it will actually, I feel like it will be good though. Like, because these two guys, these two guys,
Be cool
good
for hip hop.
pins.
Yeah, it'd be cool for hip hop, but like
who's winning
we
though?
have to see if it happens, man. Because we hear shit all the time about people wanting to put money down to do this and that, and it never fucking happens.
And never end up doing it. Who ends up winning?
I'm going with CyHi.
Going with CyHi?
Yeah.
Damn, Joe Budden though. I don't know. He lucky. I feel like CyHi will win though. Something tells me CyHi will win. I feel like his energy, like he wants it more. You know what I mean? He just sounds like he got something to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, Joe Budden been out the game for a minute, so you know what I mean.
He's doing his own podcast and all that shit. So he left academics and now he's doing his own thing. So
right,
good for him. But speaking of rap battles, man, Cassidy set to battle Hitman Holla on like April 3rd, and I know you're big on these battle rap paper. Is it pay-per-view, right?
I don't think so. Well, it probably is a pay-per-view, but it's on a different it's not like on URL or anything like that. I believe it's RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment. I've seen some battles on their I've seen some battles on their page before. And that's like one of the big ones too, you know what I mean? Like a lot of big battle rappers been on that stage too. So this is pretty dope. I mean, Cassidy's been, I said the past couple of years, you know, he's battled that's for my battle rap fans, like he's battled Goods, Arsenal. And I don't know, like, because man, people been like telling Cassidy just to stop,
hang it up.
Yeah, hang it up. Do not get back. And to me, like, and personally for me, I think he beat Goods. I watched it like twice. Me and my brother watched it before, and we both felt like we had, and it was a mediocre battle. Like, let's get that out of the way.
Was that the most recent one he did? Like,
no, the recent one was against Arsenal.
Oh yeah, it was because I remember it was like a couple years ago, right? And then like I just remember seeing on Twitter like people were just like clowning him for it or whatever, saying that he just got like,
the one against Arsenal, bro. Like Arsenal blew smoke in his face, and he was in Philly too. Like it was in his home stage. Like it just kind of was embarrassing. You know what I mean? Just to kind of like look like that on the stage. I was like, damn. But I don't know. And but then to go against Hitman, it's like, bro, don't do that. Like Hitman is one of the goats, bro. So.
When it comes to battle,
but in Cassidy's defense, Hitman Holla hasn't battled in
a minute.
It's been a few years, to be honest, and he's not on Wild 'N Out anymore either. So he don't even have that. He can't sit on Wild 'N Out bars either.
The Wild 'N Out bars.
Yeah. So if I'm Cassidy, this is my best chance, but at the same time, it's Hitman Holla. You know what I mean? Like Hitman Holla's stage presence is different. Like, it's different. Yeah. So I see Cassidy. Unless he redeems himself, he has been kind of on stage again, you know what I mean, this past couple of years. So I don't know. You can't count out Cassidy ever, but I don't know. I see Hitman smacking this man.
Yeah, man. We'll be tuned into that, and we'll make sure to have the details after April 3rd. So when that comes out, we'll make sure to talk about it on here. But we can get into some more I guess you say battle rap, but in a different way. Is Soulja Boy next to join the WWE? Because he's having Twitter beef with wrestling stars like Randy Orton, and we can get into the tweets because there's quite a few. Because I guess Soulja Boy say rap game faker than the WWE, and I guess this wrestler named T-Bar, I never heard of him. If you know of him, drop a comment.
No.
But he's like, does the rap game take
wrestling?
Does the rap game take years off your life and leave you in countless injuries and blah blah blah? Like, so then eventually Randy Orton gets into it and he's like, fake, dare this prick to step up.
Hold on, go back to the other tree real quick. We're not gonna skip over the fact that you couldn't say that word. You stop reading.
Well, you're talking, so I didn't want to keep going. Debilitating.
Yeah. Debilitating. I know damn well that's why you stopped reading.
Actually, no, I didn't even fucking. I actually stopped because you were talking. Because you want to shut the fuck up.
Oh man.
Debilitating. Okay. Now I'll go back to Randy Orton because that's who I cared about more.
Fake.
Yeah, I'll let you read it, man.
Randy Orton. We said fake. what you say? Dare this prick to step up. We don't like movies. Consider us actors that do stunts without pads 200 days a year and don't bitch when we get surgically repaired and come right back. Damn, I can't even read. Consider us 100 times tougher than anyone you come across. Ain't nothing but a bitch ass. Ooh, them fighting words.
Don't give me no shit, fucking Mayweather.
Do you know who the fuck I am? I'll bring the real wrestling. Don't play with me. That's a big Draco. Randy Orton. He said Orton. I just hear this man saying that, bro. He said, damn, Crank
Randy
that
Orton
came
with
out
the
in
clap back.
07. You had a hell of a year. Serious money. Hats off to you, my dude. Here's the thing, though. I like rap. I bump the shit all day, whether it's Tunchi, Meek, Jay-Z. Why you feeling like that's how you know he don't listen to
him. Characters or what?
But that's probably it. But you call What I Survived fake. Fuck that. Come to my world and say that. Dare you? I think Bow Wow replied after this too. Like Bow Wow got in the mix. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah. Hey, Randy hit him with the RKO.
In the mix.
Randy hit him with the RKO.
In the comments. Darnell's in the comments. He's not on screen, but he's in the comments.
Let's go.
Randy smacking, buddy.
Hey, Darnell, how'd that dentist appointment go? No.
Hey man, let's know how the dentist appointment went, man. But yeah, who do you got MCK in a wrestling match? Soulja Boy,
come
Randy
on. bro, Randy Orton. Bro, he's a legend killer, bro. This man smacking people left and right. And I agree. I actually agree with Randy Orton, and also I agree with the T-Bar dude.
Yeah, T-Bar.
T-Bar. Hey, T-Bar probably got more bars than Soulja Boy though.
T-Bar.
Nah, but
put that man in that T-Bar.
Cause bro, we both grew up watching wrestling. Like, let's be real. Like, obviously we know it's entertainment, but we all know. Like, it's as far as, like you said, like, you know, look at them as stuntmen without pads, bro. You think jumping off a ladder into someone on the table is fake? Let's be real.
I know, acting like that.
You know that's
the shoulders carrying them down and shit. Like,
because are you gonna lay down on the table and let Jeff Hardy swanton bomb off of a damn near 20-foot ladder or whatever? I don't know. That's probably sound like it was probably
those kind of stunts.
Are you gonna sit on the table? Real. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not laid down.
They might have a script to the show and how things pan out. But yeah, you can't say someone jumping off, a fucking steel cage onto another man. How is that possibly fake?
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I think people always call WWE fake. Back in the day, it's like it's the script, it's the entertainment factor that's fake. As far as and of course, like, some of the punches when they do and then like they kind of move, you know what I mean? But as far as stuff like that, but
Great Day Joe,
people got. People got to chill on that on the whole because Randy Orton's like 100% correct, bro. It's all stunts. Like, they're damn near doing like the craziest stunts. I wouldn't do it, but I was watching. I'd be going back. I know you do the same too. We be sending each other videos, like, but we go back, bro. I was watching this. Yeah, I was watching the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Randy Orton, bro. Like, I was like, bruh, this is wild. Like, when you think about it, you know what I mean? We were kids watching people get smacked with steel chairs. I think it's a little better now, but I think back then, though, like, when we watched it, it was kind of, like,
right. They didn't have the whole kid friendly like bullshit going on.
Yeah, it wasn't friendly, so it was pretty. Soulja Boy just talking, but
boy tripping.
Yeah, Soulja Boy
tripping like Burger King right now, man.
And we need that Soulja Boy and Bow Wow tag team match. I mean, you could fight Randy Orton and get in that ring.
Yeah, we can get into that a little bit later, man. But we can get into that topic a little bit later, actually. But we got a new update on Darnell, and he said that he's about to get a whole new grill. So he's about to be looking like Paul Wall in here. So
and next time we see Darnell, he about to have that
that Nelly grill
and pearly whites.
Yeah, man.
And closed mouth.
Shout out to Darnell. But yeah, we can get into more Soulja Boy news because he's also in the news for something else, and that's him being accused of putting a gun to his ex-girlfriend Nia Riley's head, and other accusations as well, like sending out leaked photos and trying to like force her to have intercourse and all that, for what I remember reading. So not a good look. And I know, and he was recently accused for something else too, not that long ago. Am I wrong?
WWE might be fake, but this ain't.
All right. I know he was recently accused of something else too, not that long ago. I can't remember what it was though. It was probably like a month ago or so. But
Oh man,
I don't know if it was related to this or not. But I just remember seeing something news in the news. But yeah, it's not looking good for your boy, Soulja Boy.
man, he
Tell
need to
him to stay off the shits, man.
And I wish, I'm sure, I wish Randy Orton seen this like before he, you know what I mean? It's like Randy Orton be like, look, like fight a real man, you know what I mean? You over here fighting, trying to fight girls and stuff. So like, come on now.
RKO this motherfucker.
Yeah. What was that? That punt kick back when he used to kick people in the head?
the legend killer.
Yeah. Yeah, Soulja Boy wilding for that though, man. That's
yeah, man.
I mean, because like you said, if you heard something else like from someone else too, then I don't know, man. Like
yeah,
those type of accusations, like a little different, especially when it comes to like a girlfriend or something like that. Like someone close to you.
Not a good look.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good look. Especially after the, we thought you were going to the WWE. Now they're not going to take you now. You know what I mean?
I know. Once this news come out, they ain't taking Bow Wow. Might be though. Still got Bow Wow.
Bow Wow fight for him.
I'll tune in. I'll tune in to Monday Night Raw if he's making an appearance, man.
Oh, I would too. Yeah, bro, shout out Bow Wow, man.
I'll just watch the YouTube replay.
Soulja Boy and Bow Wow's tag team name would be Marco Polo.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh brother.
Hey, I'm sorry, that was comedy, bro. The joke sounded better in my head. I don't know if it was as funny as I thought it was, but
hey, if you remember the track, man, that's like some 2008 shit, man. That's a long time ago.
Hey, that was a slap though.
We can get into some more news though. Lil Wayne confirms a new Young Money compilation album is on the way.
My fault. Did you put that comment up?
What one?
The Soulja Boy one.
This one?
Yeah.
He busted that door.
Damn.
Man, yeah, you really interrupting what I was saying for this, man.
Hey, Darnell's part of the show, man. Anything he says goes up.
The people in the comments can read the comments, man. Back to what I was saying though before I was interrupted. Lil Wayne confirms a new Young Money compilation album is all the way, and we haven't had one in a while now, man. How many Young Money albums has there been? Like one or two? Like
I think two.
Present day albums?
Yeah, just two.
Just two. Yeah, it's been a minute. So it'd be interesting who they, how that's gonna sound. They still have Lil Chucky and Lil Twist on there?
Oh no. Were they even on the first ones?
I think they're on the first ones.
Oh man.
I don't know about the second one.
I mean,
I can't think of the album name. I just remember the first one was like a black background. They're all sitting like on a couch and shit, and Lil Wayne's face is like in the background or whatever. And I think the second one was like a red background, like it has like red on it.
With like the Bedrock and like
Bedrock was the one with the first one. Yeah, with the when like all Young Money's on the couch and shit, and you see like Lil Wayne face in the back or some shit.
Young Money was like popping especially when Drake, Nicki Minaj, and I still think Mac Main had the best verse on Every Girl though.
Mac Main.
I wonder if he hollered. I wonder if Miley Cyrus ever hollered back at him.
He probably did, man.
Oh, that's funny. No, but hey, would you was it the group still together like that? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like if Lil Wayne says it's gonna be a thing, they all got like that most ultimate respect for Lil Wayne. So they'll come back to they're a symbol like the Avengers.
Yeah, man. It'll be interesting. See if we get some new Lil Twist and Lil Chucky verses and Chanel or whatever her name was and all the random artists they had on there.
Lil Twist. Are you looking forward to this?
Lil Twist, Lil Chucky.
Gutta.
I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, but I don't mind hearing it. Gutta, all the motherfucking. I don't mind hearing it. How it is present day, but I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if it comes out, but at the end, I think it'll just be, Drake kind of holding up that album. Maybe, Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? I think it'll just kind of be the main three holding up the album. I don't think the other people signed to Young Money is going to hold it up. So, yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what happens. But we can get into some more hip hop news. Kind of gets dark. Big Sean opens up about contemplating suicide on multiple occasions. I guess he's been occasions where he's held a gun in his hand contemplating, and check on your friends, man.
Yeah,
they might be happy, but deep down they might not be happy. So you never know what people are going through.
I guess he was just stressed out, not happy. I'm trying to find some quotes that he said, but
yeah, find that.
I guess just growing up, being from Detroit, so like stuff like that. Like if you're a man not working hard, people thinking you soft, things like that. I guess he's just been dealing with just that, growing up, and so yeah, but that's one of those things too about mental health. Like if you don't focus on it, and you think you're this and think you're that, and not don't focus on that mental health. And especially it's like there's no amount of money that could, could fix the mind like that. So you gotta kind of be true to yourself, and if you got to get yourself the help, get yourself the help. There's no shame in that. So especially someone that, and I say it, but I feel like I've been saying this like might be my fourth time saying this on the show. Like this is what I mean too by Big Sean. Like you could hear it in his music. Like recently, even like with Detroit too, I was saying like he's getting more mature as an artist. And once again, this is another moment of his maturity as finding himself. You know what I mean? Kind of putting that out there, especially having a fan base like that, bro. And especially in the black community too. Like a lot of us don't focus on our mental health. So I think a lot of people seeing guys like Big Sean, I know
opening up about it.
Yeah, people like that, if they start talking about it a little bit more, their fans, people, who are still in the streets and stuff like that will kind of be able to not look at it as shameful because, if he's doing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he was open up, I could do it
don't
too.
be ashamed or afraid to seek help when you need it, man. And then, check on your friends and your family, make sure they're good as well. Because they might seem happy, they might have everything in the world, but that doesn't mean they're happy or, they could be contemplating. Yeah. You never know what someone's really going through on the inside compared to what it looks like on the outside. So
what goes up over here.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Mental health is a big thing.
Facts.
So, yeah. Yeah, so that was Big Sean's Big Sean news of the episode because it seems like we talk about him every week.
Yeah, I know Big Sean's like one of the main guys.
We got to get on him every week, so that's the Big Sean segment. But we can get to the next set of news. Can Eminem be canceled? And I guess he was trending on Twitter for I don't even know what the fuck was going on, to be honest.
I got you. I look it up too.
I've never seen shit about Eminem being canceled. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
This is why you haven't seen, because I know damn well you don't have TikTok, and I don't have it either.
I actually do have a TikTok. I actually made it because my girlfriend wanted me to have one, but I don't use it. I don't use it. It just sits there on my phone. I might just delete it when we're done with this.
Oh. No, but anyways, I guess from like TikTok, I guess there was a movement to cancel him. And then it started spreading to Twitter and stuff like that. I guess
why?
Because so this is why I found out what it was. Remember that "Love the Way You Lie" song with Rihanna?
Yeah,
that came out. I think that was on his recovery album. One of those. Yeah, I guess he had a line that was considered the younger audience. He said, "If she ever tries to fucking leave again, I'm gonna tie her to the bed and set this house on fire." So kind of the Soulja Boy type of mentality. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me chill. Yeah, but so I guess there was that then, but the song was mainly about abusive relationships. So like that's what the song was about. But and I guess Eminem fans are fighting back. So there's a little bit of
Eminem stands beefing with the TikTok kids.
Yeah, there's a war going on with these new young kids and
Gen Z kids.
Yeah, the Gen Z that and
Eminem stands.
That's the fact that this is even news is just like, oh my god, this is where we're at. Canceling Eminem. Like, man,
the cancel culture and shit. Oh my god.
For a line like that, like that's what the song is. The song is about. It's like, man, come on now. Yeah, Eminem can't be canceled.
Ridiculous, man. Eminem can't be canceled, man. I don't even know why we have that. I don't even know why I put that question out.
Yeah, can Eminem be canceled? I
don't know why that's even up. We should just went over what the fuck happened because
yeah, I know that can.
Unless he does something severely bad, where like he's fucking, I don't know, fucking something just crazy, like
some ultimate racist behind the scenes the whole time, like stabbing black people in the back. Like,
I don't know, or like something severe. I don't want to say it, but like something like I don't know, public shooting kills fucking 50 people, like something crazy. Like, man, you don't even have to be that extreme, but something just crazy.
Like I said, I feel like Eminem would have to do something that will like upset the culture to the point, because at the end of the day, he is white. I guess you could say white people in hip hop.
I can see that if he was caught on a rampage saying
exactly.
the
it have to
word
be something like that, but cancel cultures for internet losers. Thank you.
Facts.
And what I be saying, bro, is what pisses me off the most about this generation? It's not just our generation. It'd be older people be doing this shit too, but it's like it's this small group of people like who actually be like, yeah, you know what? Let's try to cancel Eminem for this line. And then as soon as the media, it's like, you know what I mean? It's a small group of people, but the media gets a hold of it, and then that's when it blows up and turns to a big thing. So as soon as the media gets their hands on something that's so like small and tiny, that's like, man, so we got to start paying attention to it and stop letting the media try to,
the media is gonna push it, man.
Yeah, the social media giving too much people, power and opinions for stuff that's like, bro, come on, like you're talking about Eminem being canceled for a line that has about a song that has to do with abusive relationships, bro. Like, go try to cancel people who are doing something actually bad, like, bro, come on.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Stop
someone like that, man.
So go someone that we don't care about. It's like, go do that. But Eminem, come on.
Yeah, man. But we can get into some more news. The game addresses scam allegations, according to multiple outlets. I've seen it. And it's not just him. I don't get why he's the only headliner. There's been multiple artists doing it, like Jadakiss and I guess Dave East, Fat Joe. There's been multiple artists doing it.
Damn near every New York artist.
Yeah, doing it. But I guess the game headlines them all.
Only because of the situation that he's in, it makes it look worse. I think doesn't he owe some like that lady?
So people are saying that he's scamming up, I guess you call it struggle artists, or this artist trying to make a name for themselves. I guess he's scamming them like a couple $100, $500, $700 around that range to be on a SoundCloud mixtape. And I guess it's on like random. I guess it's on like not even on his personal like page, and he wasn't posting it on like his posts on Instagram. I guess I've seen him on his story, but I haven't seen him like on his like. I guess now he's starting to put it on his Instagram.
He's been on his Instagram. I've seen it.
But people are accusing him not to, though. That's what I read on articles. And people were saying that pretty much he's scamming, and that's because of the whole situation with the Priscilla Rainey chick that was on one of his shows that they said that he sexually assaulted supposedly, and I guess he was supposed to pay like $7 million but didn't. So then the court pretty much granted her all his royalties. So I guess he like signed off all, and that makes sense. We're talking about why the game doesn't drop whack 100 because we talk about how he's whack. I guess he signed off his name, like all his property and stuff under his name. So it makes sense. Like if you wanted to drop him as his manager, you can't because he has a lot of his shit under his name. That's according to the rumors online. I don't know if it's meant. Who knows? That's what's out there. So I guess he touched her at a bar or some shit, and she seems like one of those chicks that will find any way to get money out of somebody. Did he do it? I don't know. I wasn't there at that bar, but she seems like a trifling bitch that would try to accuse something. You can just tell. You can just tell that she's the type of chick.
But to get everything, like to get all that just because of, like, bro, I mean, like, I'm not saying like, of course, all right, if he did whatever, touch her, titty at a bar or something like that, right? It's like, bro, you the royalties, like you gave her everything.
Because he was denying to pay her because he owed her like $7 million and he wasn't making the payments. So I guess the court ruled that she'd take his royalties until it's paid off. So like whatever streams or album or whatever, blah blah blah. They're saying that she gets it until it's paid off. And that people are saying like coming to the assumption because COVID's going around, you can't do tours or anything, you're not making money. So they thinking this is a way to embezzle money out of people to pay your bills and shit. Which if that's the case, shit, I don't know.
I can see why. That's like kind of like bad timing to do stuff like that. If you're in a situation like that, I can see why they use the game. If he's
right, if you have all that background, even though there's been multiple other artists like Bow Wow, even they said Benny the Butcher was one of them. Like, I read a whole article about it. So
yeah, no, and it's crazy that we're talking about this now because I don't know if my homie FGP is watching, but I think we were in a group chat a while back when I showed you that he got the game, like he was on the mixtape too. So literally, like, and when I seen this
didn't
verse,
know, man. I didn't know because he has me blocked on Instagram.
That's
saw that
funny.
motherfucker out and blocked me, man. He got mad at me. We were fucking telling him to play his Madden game, bro.
Oh yeah.
Tell that motherfucker to unblock me before he comes live on this bitch.
Yeah, right. That's another story.
Yeah, go with your story, man.
But anyways, yeah. So anyways, he ended up getting that, paying and getting that, whatever. And then I remember I seen the mixtape and I seen where it was, and it's not really like I said, it's not under game. There's no game songs. There's anything. You kind of have to find it. Like, it's on SoundCloud. It's on like deep in Spotify playlist with a whole other name. So I understand why artists would be like, bro, like, what is this? Like, I just paid you this money, but
yeah,
that also goes back to know what you're paying for. Know what you're getting into. That still falls back on the artist, but at the same time, if the game goes into your DMs, you're like, you're gonna take it. You're gonna think, especially if you're an artist upcoming, you're thinking, damn, this could be an opportunity for me. And then turns out, damn, you really just nothing came out of it. So I understand on both sides, but like you said, I told FG this too, because that's when I started seeing other artists like it from New York, especially a lot of them from New York was doing this. And I guess apparently like a lot of them who are signed to labels, the labels get a hold of their accounts. And they're the ones that are doing this. Like I see it like on DMX's page, I see it a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation, but there was another rapper that came out and said too, like, man, like told upcoming artists, like, don't fall for like these rappers that are doing that. It shows that they don't have the money that you think they have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, it's kind of weird.
Man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
I mean, man, yeah. Weird situations.
Yeah, COVID's fucking
at least
up
I know
before
I start having money. If I see them slide through my DMs, I'm like, hey, nope, you're not getting this shit from me.
Thanks for DMing me, but nope.
Yeah, thanks, right?
Yeah, we can get into the last thing of news though before we get into the new releases, and that's there Drake and Rick Ross collab album on the way, according to former NFL star Chad Ochocinco, whatever you want to call him. He's saying that there should be a Drake and Rick Ross album coming soon. And do you think that's a legit source coming from Ochocinco, or is he just bullshit?
I mean, I think it's a legit source. They be hanging out with ball players, football players, athletes. So it's like I'm pretty sure he's around that circle.
All right, so they may be working on it, but do you think they will ever get released?
Yeah, if they're smart, I think it should get released. Cause man, like after hearing that Lemon Pepper freestyle,
they don't miss.
Don't miss at all. Like to me, Drake and Rick Ross is a better collab album than Rick Ross and Meek Mill.
Oh, no doubt.
Right? Yeah.
No doubt.
I didn't know if that was little like. All right, so
you can't compare Meek Mill.
Nah, I mess with Meek Mill, but you know what I mean. Rick Ross and Meek Mill, because they're
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like, that's just no competition when it comes to Drake and Ross album compared to a Meek Mill Ross album.
I think in Timbaland, I've seen a few other people like Timbaland and stuff like that. Yeah, bro, that really could be it could be man. Okay, could be better. I feel like I like Rick Ross's air. You know what I mean? And I like when Drake raps on beats like that. When Drake raps on beats like that. And having Rick Ross's type of, his type of ear, I could see that being one of the best collab albums like of all time from two rappers.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope if we get that for sure.
Yeah, and everyone wants it. Yeah, I seen Timbaland. I get it. It's celebs talking about like, damn, we need this. Like, you know what I mean? This is something the culture needs for sure. That would be crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. We got NFL news breaking on my phone, but I can't tweet about it because I'm too busy on this shit.
Oh yeah. Follow that.
On that later. Follow that Daily Football Zone. Yeah. But But yeah, that's pretty much hip hop news for you. Yeah, there's quite a lot. We kind of talked a lot. We're 45 minutes in. Still got a lot to cover. So now we're going into the new releases, and we got quite a few new releases. First, we could talk about that Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak "Leave the Door Open" single. Man, I was jamming to that all weekend, man. I was, they're hitting them vocals on that bitch. I was fucking with that, man.
You could tell the album.
Really, I didn't know what I was gonna hear from it. I like Paak. I'm not really a Bruno Mars fan, but I thought it was actually a pretty dope single. So I'm looking forward to that joint album they got.
But yeah, you could tell the album. You could tell the album's gonna be good. You know what I mean?
I feel like they meshed together. So
yeah, for sure.
We can talk about some more. I guess
we could get through the releases pretty quick.
We got Young Dolph and Key Glock. They dropped a track called Aspen. I'm assuming they're supposed to be dropping another Dumb and Dumber album together. So I'm assuming that's probably gonna be a single off that. And that's a cool song too. I fuck with it. I checked it out. That's probably those are probably the only two songs I actually did check out that are out of the new singles. So do you get a chance to check that out?
Nah, I know you and Darnell are bigger on Young Dolph than I am. I haven't really listened to him too much from whatever you send me. So
but we got Thugged Out by YNW Melly featuring Kodak Black. I did not check that out.
You still making music?
I guess so. He's doing it behind bars or something, man. I don't listen to the dude. That's why we need Darnell, man. Darnell knows, and he knows these artists more than I do.
And you need Darnell for the releases.
I need Darnell's here for these kind of songs, man. Baby Keem, No Sense. I just found out that was Kendrick's cousin from you guys. I didn't even know who that was like that. So
yeah,
I just heard the guy's name, but I don't know anything about him. So yes,
I found that out too from last episode.
Yeah, I just know the guy's name. I don't know anything about him. But yeah, that's pretty much the singles. We can get into the albums though. There's quite a few as well. Lil Durk and OTF dropped the Loyal Bros project. It had for what I read, like King Von had some tracks on there with King Von and all that. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't. OMB, was it OMB Peezy? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Too Deep for Tears. See, I need to learn these new artists, man. I'm not too familiar with a lot of these dudes.
Yeah, he's pretty good. A lot of love in the Bay Area. He gets a lot of love out there too. Like I think he's got music with Mozzie, stuff like that. So that's how I heard of him from a while back.
Yeah, man. So maybe I'll check that out just so I can just figure out new artists because I never heard. Actually, I think I heard of the dude, but I don't know nothing about him. Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats, they dropped Unlocked 1.5.
This one's fire. He got
I fuck with Kenny Beats.
He got Joey Badass. He got Benny the Butcher on it. Like he's got some.
Dope, man. Yeah. I need to check that out.
Yeah, this one's fire.
We got more albums for you though. We got the Boogie movie soundtrack. I know Pop Smoke had a couple tracks on there.
Yep.
Is the movie out already?
Yeah, it actually is. It came out on the 5th. It's in theaters.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I haven't seen it, or I know you probably can stream it on your TV too and all that. So
probably I have to look. I want to watch it, but I don't. A lot of movies been coming out on like HBO Max and things like that, but I literally looked this up. I'm like, where is it at? Like, where can I watch it? And I've only seen like movie theaters. I didn't see any.
That's weird.
Yeah, so
I'm in like Prime Video or nothing.
Maybe not that I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe hopefully someone
Coming to America was put on like one of those services. I can't remember which one, but I checked that out over the weekend. So and it was all right. But go check it out if you haven't watched it yet. Oops. Yeah, we have a couple more projects. We had Tory Lanez. He dropped Playboy. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. I know that's MCK's favorite artist.
Yeah. I don't mess with Tory Lanez like that, man.
I mean, he's cool and all, but I'm not like big as I was like back in his early mixtape days and shit. But when he first dropped like Chicks Tape and all that, but now I'm not too big on him anymore. But and then the best for last, I guess you'd say, the Scary Hours 2 EP by Drake, which came with 3 new songs. Two tracks were features. One was what was it, Wants and Needs, right, with Lil Baby, and then
that song was fire.
Lemon Pepper Freestyle with Rick Ross. And then I can't remember the first track. What was the first track without the feature?
Damn. I don't remember the name, but
we're talking about that. That was one we were saying that was like the weakest one out of the 3. I remember we're talking about that.
Yeah, it was still good though. Like, it's just one of those
good. Man, not a bad track, but this, if you're gonna put it together out of all three tracks, that'd be like the bottom of the three.
Yeah, that's like the repetitive Drake song. You know what I mean?
Was like What's Next or something, or
What's Next? That's what it's called.
What's Next?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I totally remember.
Yeah, What's Next, and then Wants and Needs, and then Lemon Pepper Freestyle. So, it was a cool EP for 3 tracks. It got me thinking that his album is going to be more simp, just due to the fact that those 3 tracks were hip hop. I just feel like, and definitely being called Certified Lover Boy, I feel like he's going to be on that simp bag on his next album. So,
man, I'm kind of disappointed.
Just knowing this, I'm just getting that vibe. I don't know, but just, you're dropping an EP before you're dropping an album, and they're hip hop related more. And then you have an album called Certified Lover Boy. This seems like it's going to be that kind of album.
It's going to be more of that R&B Drake,
which is fine. I fuck with Drake when he does that, but like, I just don't want that fake love radio hit type Drake. Like, I'm not into that shit, man. Like the kids bop rap, like the kids bop rap Drake, like fake love and Hotline Bling and shit. Like, I don't want to hear that.
No, I'm with you. Like when he goes like to that, that Marvin's Room bag, you know what I mean? Like that type of R&B Drake is the one I mess with.
From Take Care.
Yeah, but this is my thing. Like, after hearing a Lemon Pepper Freestyle, and Drake always has at least one of those songs on his album. You know what I mean? With that type of beat. I just want to hear one album from Drake with just, it could be a short album, like, it could be like eight tracks. It don't even gotta be long, but just that. Like, I just want to hear Drake on those type of beats,
straight hip hop,
just straight hip hop, just rapping. That's all I want from this man Drake.
Like, bummer that MCK can't hit him up and tell him to do it, because I don't think he's gonna do it.
I don't think he's gonna do. That's all
the ladies on there, man.
Yeah, it just kind of, the R&B though, like, it's not really for us, but you know what I mean. Like, that's why I'm like, let me just hear one. Like, yeah, exactly. Jada is fire, but it gets to the point though where Drake has a lot of misses when it comes to the R&B stuff nowadays. You know what I mean? There's a lot of misses, and then I feel like he's a little too influenced by a lot of other cultures. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's kind of it lacks originality. Doing Afro beats, UK drill and stuff like that. He starts to get a little too influenced.
Go that style. They said by next month we should get Certified Lover Boy. So that'll be interesting to see how that sounds like. Just based off the name, it sounds like it's gonna, just based off the name, that's what it's gonna sound like. So,
do we review the album if it's R&B?
Yeah, man, I feel like we mesh it all together.
All right.
When we talk about Tory Lanez Playboy, that was more like a R&B type. Like, I heard like the first couple songs. It's more like that R&B sound, not hip hop sound, for what I heard. So, that's pretty much the releases, the new singles and new albums. I forgot to mention when we talked about Lil Durk, we're supposed to mention YG's like compilation album too, with like his little click or whatever. They dropped a little, I can't remember what it's called though, but I don't want to leave that out. I forgot to put that down, but I also forgot the name of it and everything. So
one of those weeks there was tons of new music. Like, we couldn't even pit everything on here. It was way too much.
I mean, we're already 54 minutes in and we're barely finishing the releases. So even though there's two of us, you think it'd go by fast, but
I thought the same thing too. How we were gonna end. This episode
it's kind of longer.
I got a lot of stuff, man.
Man, we can get into the discussion though, because we usually always have a discussion after our new releases, and then maybe one of these days we might change up everything. Stay tuned to that though, and thank you to everybody that's tuning. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's tuning in, and all the people that are gonna tune in. Don't want to forget to say that. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Pure Rap Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Pure Rap Podcast. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Also check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any other podcast platform. You can find us at Pure Rap Podcast. You can find all the episodes that we've done, all our album reviews. And we'll get into this week's album review at the end of the show. So make sure to tune in and stay tuned for that. We got our discussion coming up, and we also got a game for y'all like we usually do. But this is our discussion for tonight.
And
what do you want to say?
Say, like, man, I know all of our viewers watching, like, the discussion in the game. I know this is the time where y'all got to get in the comments. You know what I mean? Start going crazy.
Yeah, leave comments. The comments, send it to your friends, man. It ain't gonna hurt to send a link or tweet a link, send a YouTube link, text it, tweet it, DM it. It don't matter, man. Just you got nothing else to do on a Monday night. You're just chilling in bed. Turn off the YouTube vlogs and turn on the Pure Rap podcast instead, man. If you're busy watching old WWE videos like MCK at 1 in the morning, go turn on the Pure Rap podcast. You can always watch the replays as well. But we can get into our discussion, man. And this is a good one. Can you be considered a top 5 MC with a ghostwriter? MCK, I'll let you start it off.
Yeah, man. I've been seeing this a lot. Like, I've been seeing Funk Flex, like brought this up with Drake. He said Drake would be his top 5 if it wasn't for the ghostwriter, whatever, blah, blah. And then I seen him talk about it with like Dave East and Styles P. And Styles P was like, hell no. Dave East said the same thing. And I'm gonna say the same thing too. I think it's different when it comes to hip hop. Like, I know a lot of people have ghostwriters, and a lot of people can be like, well, it's different when it comes to hooks and making an actual like song. Like, I understand that. Like, if you get in a hook from someone, it's like cool. But if you're, lines, like full lines and shit like that, like it's just that feeling. Like, if you're getting, verses or anything like that, help, you know what I mean? And you're hiding it, then it's a little bit different. Like, I think that was the problem with Drake when that first started coming to light, because it was
like put it out there and all.
Because I feel like it's like, it's like if you're trying to, like hide it, or I don't know if you're trying to hide it or anything, but like then that kind of messed up. Like, let's be honest, it kind of messed up Drake a little bit when it comes to the ring. It's like it's kind of like I look at Drake as like KD going to the Warriors. Like, you're still one of the top guys. Like, don't get it twisted, but that kind of
you went to the Warriors of all teams. And I saw that right now earlier. I think it was yesterday on Twitter. Like, first he does that, and then he goes to the Nets and recruits like James Harden and Kyrie and now Blake Griffin. Like, people are trying to throw that as well when they're saying that he left the Warriors to try to be the main guy and blah blah blah. And then now here he is with more help on for his fucking team. Like,
that's why I brought it up, because let's be real, KD is still the top guy even on all those teams.
Yeah,
still KD. Still, arguably, the second best player in the league. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people could argue that, but that's what I meant by Drake, is that, you know what I mean? He's kind of that guy, because it's like he's the top guy right now. But when that whole Meek Mill situation, it's kind of like, it kind of messed him up a little bit as far as that. You can't really be a top 5 no more. You know what I mean? As far as MCs, like not sales and whatever popularity, but as far as MCs, like this is the list strictly MC. Ghostwriter should be like that's damn near it right there. You know what I mean?
That's a valid statement. Shout out 619 vibes.
Yeah, that's literally it, because that's what Styles P was kind of saying. Like, if you're doing top 5s based on different categories, then Drake's up there. But if you're talking about strictly just an MC, bro, Drake is far from, in my opinion, Drake is far from that list.
Not even a top 10, top 15. Not
15, not 25, not even be 50, because we're talking about MCs, but that's like I can name a lot of, bro, damn near all of Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Like, that's already that's already like right there. You know what I mean? So
motherfuckers, man.
yeah, I just don't think if you got a ghostwriter, the MC, you can't be in that top 5 list.
Yeah, man, I agree. I feel like, you might have good tracks that get put out. If it has a ghostwriter on it, so be it. You're selling records, blah blah blah. But like, it's like the statement when you're like, oh, Vanilla Ice sold millions of records, but you're gonna say he's a good hip hop artist.
Yeah, it's like, come on now.
Drake he must sell records, and I'm not saying that he's like Vanilla Ice. Obviously, he's not. But like, he can sell all these records, but that doesn't mean he can win all these Grammys. But you're gonna say he's a better MC than Nas, who doesn't have a Grammy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Drake has however much.
Yeah, it's different. It's the thing we were talking about, the subgenres.
You can have the Grammys, the awards, the records, and it's different.
Yeah. That's a different top 5. You know what I mean? Like, so. Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much that.
So
that comment.
Yeah, I agree.
Is what this is based on. So.
Yeah, 619 vibes pretty much summarized it up. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for that summarized comment. But yeah, feel free, if you're watching right now or you're watching the replay, feel free to leave your comments below and let us know how you feel about this discussion. Yeah, me and MCK are rolling with no, you can't be considered a top 5 MC with a ghostwriter because you're most likely not if you got them ghostwriters. So yeah, that's our discussion for the day.
Yeah, if you got the ghostwriters in the first place, you're definitely not an MC. So
exactly, yeah, you need help, man. Shit,
you need help. Come on now. This ain't R&B. This is not any other genre. Like you could get that help over there, but for songwriting, but nah, man. If you're dropping a 16, bro, none of those lines. Those all 16 bars. Yeah,
and those are fucking Quentin Millers.
Yeah, no more, no more Millers. Nah, I feel bad for that dude, man, because his name kind of got dragged into like.
And he like paralyzed now or something like that, or like he's in a wheelchair now or something, or lost a leg or something. I remember seeing last time I checked, like years ago.
Drake curse.
The Drake curse. But yeah, we can get into our game though. You ready for the game, man? You ready for the game? You got anything to let off your chest before we get into the game?
Now once we say the game, I'll explain it. So I ain't getting.
Yeah, we got a good one, man. So, like we said, man, tune in, leave comments, drop your comments, send it to your friends to tune in, and talk some shit with us, man.
Yeah,
man, fuck Clubhouse. All y'all can. I never used it, but I'm assuming people go into a group, have them all come into this bitch and talk shit.
One other thing I want to say before we do this, this ain't hip hop, but this is for the culture. Like, how'd you feel about Coming to America too?
Oh yeah, I mentioned how I saw that over the weekend, and I told you, obviously it's not like the first one. What's it called? I said you could tell it was made during COVID. Like they barely have any. You could tell the majority is at Rick Ross's house, and they have it at the barbershop. You go to New York, and they're in like an apartment building. Those are literally like, and then at McDowell's. Other than that, there's like no other scenes anywhere else. Like you can just tell it's made during COVID. You know, maybe if COVID wasn't going on, maybe it could have been better. But it was all right. It was entertaining, but like it wasn't like. Yeah. Oh my god, like that was a great fucking funny fucking movie. Like, no.
Yeah, no, I agree because I think it's one of those movies too where it's like I'm not gonna.
You watched it, right?
Yeah, I just watched it, and I feel like it's one of those movies we can't even like criticize.
You see my point though, and like you can just tell it was made during COVID.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, but once again, like I think it's just entertaining, like the fact that they all came back, even small.
A lot of cameos from famous
people that just had small, couple lines, like even made cameos. So I thought it was entertaining. It was dope to see the fact that they all came back and did that. I think people shouldn't look into it. It's just enjoy the movie. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not gonna be no Oscar award-winning movie, but it was a movie to watch when you want to throw something on. But
yeah, that's what it is, man. It was good.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, I'd say go ahead and watch it. It's not gonna kill you to spend like an hour and however much minutes.
Rick Ross probably was like during the deal to sign it. He's like, let me at least get a couple of lines. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, he said a couple of lines, and I was like, wait, is that Rick Ross?
Where the fuck he come from? Hey, you don't shoot my house, you better give me a fucking line.
Hey, you use my house? I need 2 lines max.
Right. But yeah, man, we can get straight into the game though. You ready?
Yes, sir.
In this game.
Scenarios.
So the game is called Scenarios, brought to you by MCK and his great mind. He thought of it and explain how this game's going for us right now.
Oh yeah, man. I'm trying to come up with of course all of our games can start, rotating. Like we're gonna have to eventually start rotating, but I'm trying to get to episode 10 with a new game. Like that's what I'm trying. Trying. So I just made this one up. It's pretty much just I think we got about 7 different scenarios, but we have to choose which artist. Like I guess let's just keep it hip hop artists or all, like any artist.
Yeah, we can try to keep it like hip hop artists or like hip hop related.
Yeah. So pretty much just all these different scenarios that we're gonna go over. You'll see once we start. But you just choose which artist do you want with you in these scenarios. Some might be some scenarios might need 4 artists. Some you might just need 1 with you. So I thought it was just interesting, something fun. You know what I mean? Something different and something pretty just light. But so
It could be funny. You can get to know someone
Yeah, that's
who
what I'm saying.
who you're rocking with. So yeah, feel free to let us know who you do it. If you're watching on the replay, if you're watching live, just leave a comment and let us know. We'll put you on there. If you're watching live, make sure you spam the link to your friends. Make them tune in and watch with us, man. Shit, it's always better when you have a crowd.
Facts.
So once we Pure Rap Podcast has like 500,000 live viewers. I don't want to limit it to 5,000. I want more than that. 500,000 live viewers. Fuck it, million viewers.
That's crazy,
We're not
man.
gonna be able to get to everybody's comment, but as of right now, we can get to your comment. So make sure to leave a comment.
I can't wait till we get to that point, man. That's gonna be fun.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna be wishing you left a comment now because we ain't gonna be leaving a comment then when we can't see your shit. Fuck. But yeah, I just wanted to send a promotion tweet right now to get people to tune in, man. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Go tell people to, share. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far, man. I'm just gonna keep going with it. You know what I mean? We're having fun.
Man. It's always fun to come every Monday night to talk to you.
Follow our socials too, man. We put a lot of stuff that we do on here. We put out like artists, albums that came on this day. We put out games. You know what I mean? Just to get our audience engaged. So if you don't watch our show, follow us on the socials too and get engaged with us on there. So it's fun.
Multiple ways to get engaged with us.
Funny.
It's always entertaining and always fun to do. So we can start the game off though. We get into the first scenario, and that's pulling off a bank heist and you got to choose 4 artists. Shit, man! I should have thought of some people before we started the game. But MCK, who you gonna pick? Which 4 artists you picking, man?
Bro, every time I pick stuff for the game, like even if I pit it, I haven't even thought about it honestly. So like I'm the same. But if I'm pulling off a bank heist and I gotta choose 4 artists, but after seeing that movie, I think I got 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking DMX to come with me on this too. You know what I mean? Because he got his dog, so I know it's like, all right, he coming in with his dog too. You know what I mean? With his little pit bull that he got, he be robbing people with that. So I know he's up for the job. So he got 50 Cent, DMX. I need a getaway driver, so I'm gonna choose Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx gonna be the getaway driver.
No, I'm gonna choose Ludacris because that man be in Too Fast, Too Furious. So
damn, you picked my choice when you said that. I thought of fucking Ludacris.
Yeah, so I'm gonna choose Ludacris. So I got 50 Ludacris, DMX, and then one more person. Who's someone that's like who I feel like would be awesome. Some straight savage, like
Lil Boozy.
Get the job done. You know what I mean? Who's like a scamming type of artist? Like who's someone who be doing scams? Like
the game.
The game. No.
Fat Joe. All the people they said they put in the article.
I just ran into that. I didn't even mean it like that.
We just talked about it, man.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah, one more person, man.
So what I get: 50 Cent, DMX, Ludacris, and I'll probably pick someone like who I feel like would be like I don't know. Who's a rapper that'd be like who's someone that like yeah, probably Lil Boozy. I thought Boozy would be up for this shit. Like
he'd probably be down.
Sound like someone who would be down to do it. So like, yeah, I'll probably pick. I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick.
No, go ahead.
I'll pick Big L.
Okay, I mean, it don't matter. You can pick the same people.
No, I'm gonna pick Big L. I feel like he's a savage.
Right.
So I'll let him.
Well, my getaway driver is gonna be Ludacris, so we can have the same one.
Right.
I think it was like money type people that just know money. So I was maybe thinking like Jay-Z. He don't gotta do the shooting or nothing, but I feel like he can just come up with the plot.
With the bag, yeah, that too, or the plot. But that's why Big L, because Big L got a song
like Diddy.
You know what I mean? So I know Big L knows how to do these heists. You know what I'm saying?
True. I won't say Big L though, because you already said Big L. So Jay-Z, I was gonna say Boozy. So I feel like he'll just shoot a motherfucker.
He got that Boozy code.
Man.
Should be able to
he got that Boozy code. Damn president. If you don't see them shits pop up on your Instagram, man, I don't think you be checking your Instagram.
Man, that shit is hilarious.
Shit, man. Who the fuck else is there who's down to shoot a motherfucker?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was trying to think. I'm
I'll
like,
get C Murder out. I'll get C Murder out of jail. He'll be one of my shooters.
hey.
And then
Isn't that 4?
that's 4. Yeah, I got one more. So
Ain't no
I
more.
got Ludacris is my getaway driver. I got Jay-Z as my plot planner. I got fuck, who else did I say?
Boozy.
Boozy. I'll throw Boozy in there too with me.
said
C Murder, and then I need one more. At 4.
That's 4. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking 5. I was thinking 5.
Shit. And then you're the
5
fifth.
is me. Yeah, 5 is me. 5 is me. That's 4. Yeah. So yeah, I got my 2 shooters, my plot planner, and my getaway driver. And then I guess I'll be a shooter, or I'll be the one getting the bag. I'll be the one with the
holding up the bag. Put the money in the bag right
now. Put the guys like, give him a fucking buddy.
Yeah, I'll be that guy. You better be looking like the theater thug.
Fuck you. Oh shit.
Give me the money. I ain't playing.
I ain't playing. Oh shit. But yeah, that's pulling off a heist. We got another one for you. It's only one artist. You're at the club and you need a wingman. Who's gonna be your one artist that's gonna get you laid tonight? Who's gonna get the girl for you?
You know what? I feel like I gotta pick someone that's good with the ladies, but not too.
Not someone that ain't gonna take it from you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I can't. I'm not going in with like LL Cool J. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like, man. Like if I walk in there with LL Cool J, it's like, all right, bro. Like you're doing a little too much. You know what I mean? You got the whole club.
Tough motherfucker gonna take over.
Man, start putting oil on his body in the middle of the club. I'm like, all right, bro,
right. I'm just gonna walk out, man.
Yeah, it's all right.
He's taking my shit. He's supposed to get me the girl, not take the girl.
The girl I'm trying to get is now looking at you. I'm like, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with I just thought someone random right now. And it's I guess you say R&B singer.
Who?
Someone random, bro. I was thinking maybe Lloyd. He might have that soft tone that just pick up a girl and like, look at my boy over there. Camera with my boy. Get it, shawty. Go get it, shawty.
You said
go Wayne in the background.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it up, man. I want to change up the artist. I'm gonna say Lloyd. That's gonna be R&B. He's gonna be my wingman.
You know who I was thinking of? That would be random as hell. I was thinking about Ja Rule. And this is why. It's random as hell as it sounds.
So 50 Cent.
Think about it. He got all the songs like that female. You know what I mean? Like everyone loves Ja Rule songs with Ashanti from J-Lo, right?
Yeah,
like all, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking if Ja Rule goes in there, you know what I mean, and they start, having a good time, we start singing his songs and shit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose Ja Rule.
Because it's Ja Rule and they know everything in his background. They might not want him. They gonna choose you.
It's like, oh, he's still Ja Rule. He got the hits, but they're gonna be like, you know,
after Fire Festival and all that. I don't know if I can trust you. I'll take your friend though.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it works in my benefit in the long run.
Yeah, man. All right, we got another good one though for our third choice. And after this weekend too, man, basketball pickup game. You pick 4 artists, so total of 5 of you on the court. And I know we ain't picking Lil Baby. Yeah. You saw that free throw? You saw the stretching?
I don't.
We ain't choosing Lil Baby.
Yeah. Oh, hey, don't talk about no basketball from here on out, man.
I'd rather take the white man. I'm taking Jack Harlow over you, man.
Just tossed it. I was like, bro, like, what are you aiming at? The basket is.
Bro, now that shit look like, when like the kids they pick it up and they toss it. That's how that shit look like. That's how that shit look like. It bounced off the backboard like you did that. That shit was fucking atrocious, man.
You want to go with your 4, or you want me to start?
I mean, I said Lloyd first, so I'll let you go first because I did first last one.
Yeah, get it, shoddy. Bro, that had me dead. I'm choosing Dave. Go get it, shoddy. I'm choosing Dave East. Shoot, hey, well, technically, can I pick Damian Lillard? Or is all right?
Yeah, because he raps.
Yeah, but that's a given.
I'm fucking
yeah, it's like I might as well pick up single
non-NBA rappers, non-NBA artists.
All right, so Dave East, Master P in his prime, because he made the NBA.
I was gonna say, shit.
Chris Brown. Have you seen Chris Brown? That man be balling.
I was gonna pick Chris Brown, man.
I'm picking all your people. It's like if we had
I should win first, man. Shit.
I picked Dave East because I know he actually played like
Yeah.
he could have went to the NBA. And
Mm-hmm.
who would be after that? I don't know. Maybe Quavo. I mean, he looks like he got the potential to. J. Cole, you know what I mean? Something like that.
That's four.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pick Adam Sandler as my point guard.
See hip hop
passes. I'm like, hey, Adam Sandler.
See hip hop.
Oh wait, I didn't even realize that.
I fuck with Adam Sandler, man. He's part of every culture, man. But
yeah, all right, I'm gonna pick Quavo. Yeah, Quavo will join in with that.
So who are you for?
It was Master P in his prime, Quavo, Chris Brown, and Dave East.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking pick.
No, switch out Quavo for J. Cole.
Yeah, so this is Darnell's. Since Darnell's not here, that's Darnell's four guys: Dave East, 2 Chainz, Chris Brown, J. Cole.
We're going too.
I was gonna roll with Chris Brown. I was gonna roll with your favorite scammer. The game. He'd be one of my big men.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. No.
Hey, that Master P in the prime threw you off though, huh?
Huh?
The Master P in his prime.
I thought of it, but you picked it, so like I'll change it up. So who did I say again? I'll roll with Chris Brown. I'll roll with Game. I feel like I need to show some white people some love. I'll throw the Jack Harlow guy in there. I don't know how he played over the weekend, but I'll start him on my team. And I saved the best for last, man. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed you didn't think about it. We're doing hip hop community, right?
Yeah, hip hop.
Technically, the Pure Rap podcast is part of the hip hop community, and we got our boy in the top corner in the basketball jersey. I'm picking my boy Darnell James at point guard. Darnell James is my point guard.
Hey, man.
So me and Game are going to be the power forward and center.
That went up. God damn.
Darnell's my point guard. Chris Brown's my shooting guard, and who did I miss? What else did I say? And then Jack Harlow will be my small forward or whatever.
Yeah, I said, darn, that's why you got him in the. That's the legend.
I was scared, man. I was scared you're going to say it. I was like, fuck.
I didn't even think
I wanted to be the one to pick Darnell.
Darnese is man, don't sleep on that, man. I might get that shot, bro.
See that? We got Darnell's not live with us. He might be in the comments, but we also got him on the top of on the top corner of the screen. That's my my basketball point guard. If I had a pickup game,
I'm as an icon.
We said pick 4 artists, but I guess we're picking anyone in the hip hop community, man.
Yeah, so that's just tell Darnell in there, why not? You're gonna be part of this game too, so that's that 5-on-5. Remember, all these scenarios you're a part of.
Yeah, Darnell is my point guard. We going 82-0 in the NBA when I start a San Diego team.
Hey, that'll be fire.
We'll start off in the Drew League, then we'll get to the G League or whatever the shit's called, and then we'll make our way to the NBA.
The D League.
Yeah, the D League, where the fuck you call it. But yeah, we can get to our 4th scenario for y'all. This is a good one because we were talking about it earlier, and I said we're gonna come back to it. A WWE tag team match. Pick your other tag team partner. I'll go first.
We seen Shaq on the AEW.
Right, Shaq. Fucking falling through tables and shit. Man, if we go up, they bring the Great Khali back, man, or someone like that. So we're playing someone like Big Show. Like I can have Shaq as my partner to take on one of those big ass motherfuckers.
Facts.
But no, I'm not picking Shaq. I'll pick Bow Wow, man. Just due to the fact that he wants to live the WWE dream.
Okay.
I'll pick Bow Wow.
You're not ready for my answer, bro. Something that so you got me with the Darnell one. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get you with this one.
Is it me?
Nah, I'm picking John Cena.
I was hoping you pick me.
Hey, me, you could go in there. Hey, I wouldn't mind. But I'm picking John Cena, bro. think about it. This man is
That's
a
a good
rapper.
one.
He
I'll let you get
he's
that
a,
one.
yeah, right. That's a good answer. Yeah, hey, he gonna hold it down for us. You know what I mean? Dr. Thugonomics. You know.
Man,
So shout out John Cena, man.
you know, being actual WWE wrestler to be your, you cheat the system.
The system. Nah, but realistically, if I can't pick him, I'll probably
No, you can't go ahead. Man.
I'll probably pick like Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean?
You know, you beat the system, but he is in the WWE Hall of Fame, so Snoop Dogg was a good answer.
I was about to say Gronk. I'm like, I keep saying
Gronk might get into the WWE Hall of Fame one day too. If Snoop Dogg can.
Facts. Yeah, I'm going with Snoop Dogg. Yeah,
Gronk's not hip hop. So.
Hey, Snoop, random as hell. Man.
And then you get Snoop Dogg to jump off the top rope.
Facts. I'm taking Snoop Dogg to come.
Shit. All right, man. We can get into our fifth scenario, and that's headlining a concert. So if you're going to perform your own show and you have two opening acts to headline your performance, who are the two artists you're going with? I'll let you start off. I know you told me, but I don't know if you're going to roll with what you told me before the show.
I mean, but if we're hip, I was gonna say Prince and Michael Jackson. that's a little too savage. So if we're just keeping hip hop, strictly hip hop, I'll probably pick to headline a concert because it's also who would I want to see as well. I feel like I'll probably pick Jay-Z. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Hey, not bad. I'll probably pick Jay-Z, and is this Prime?
It can be, I guess, you want to consider it Prime or just whoever the fuck, you know.
I've seen that DMX and Woodstock.
Got a whole fucking army out there, like a whole fucking
bruh, I might have
fucking village out there.
Well, actually, that's gonna be a Prime Jay-Z and Prime DX. Prime. I'm still on wrestling. Prime DMX.
Okay.
But, yeah, so that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Those would be my two.
Dope, man. Okay, if I would have two guests,
just everyone gonna start booing. So,
I mean, I don't want to be the basic and say Drake because I know he'd get me motherfuckers out there, but
yeah, I was gonna say Drake too, but I was like,
I know motherfuckers gonna show up. You know what? I'm gonna do it just to piss you off, bro. But does The Weeknd count?
No. Okay, wait. Okay,
I'm not towards the hip hop community. I mean, if he's considered R&B,
I want Chris Brown with me. Then I didn't know why I think about this. I want Chris Brown to perform with me, so I'm gonna take off.
But do you know who? Jay-Z or DMX?
I'm gonna take off DMX. I'm gonna pick Chris Brown to come perform with me, and you know what? I'm gonna just pick Chris Brown and Drake. Why not?
I was gonna say Drake and The Weeknd, man.
Oh, you're gonna do Drake? You could pick Drake and The Weeknd. I'll stick away. I'll just keep DMX and Jay-Z.
Why don't you pick someone like Travis Scott?
Nah. As cool as that would be, nah. I want to see a prime hip hop show like from back in the days.
I'm getting me my bag, so I'm going with The Weeknd and Drake. I'm getting my bag. I'm securing my bag so I can retire after that show. All right, man. We can get into scenario 6. Special guests at your yacht party. So if you're going to throw a yacht party and you have 2 special guests to come and join you on your yacht party, who would those 2 artists be?
Does DJ Khaled count?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like DJ Khaled would have a good time. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick DJ. Yeah, them yacht parties. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick DJ Khaled and that man Rick Ross. I'm gonna chill with DJ Khaled and Ross on a yacht, bro.
Yeah, the big boys on the boat.
Yeah. I'm chilling with the big boys eating some lemon pepper and some finger licking.
Shit, those are like some good ones. Those are good answers, man.
Yeah, sipping on some what's that Rick Ross drink that he got? Bel Air. You know, sipping on that Bel Air. I don't know what DJ Khaled got, but No, he could bring some drinks too. Because Diddy might come through, so he might come through with or he might sponsor us with Ciroc.
Yeah, so, you get Diddy with the Ciroc sponsor.
Yeah, get the Ciroc sponsor. So we're good. Yeah, Ross and Khaled, that's my two.
Man, I'm trying to think of music videos that were placed on boats. Was Big Pimpin' on a boat?
Yeah, Big Pimpin' was on a boat, so I was gonna say UGK. Shoot, you could just pick them two.
I would say, but Pimp C's dead, so I'll do Bun B and Jay-Z.
Okay,
and then we can relive Big Pimpin' music video.
That would be fire.
I made it. I'll have a party, and it'd be like Big Pimpin' yacht party, special guests, Bun B and Jay-Z, blah blah blah, and
Big Pimpin' yacht party, starring Big Pun. Wait, Bun B. I said Big Pun. Bun B.
All right,
that'd be fire though.
That'll be my yacht party, man. Now save the best scenario for last.
Yes.
Yes. And this one is, I'll let you start off. Actually, no, I think I get to start off, right?
Yeah.
Co-host of the Pure Rap podcast. Pick one artist. Now, who the fuck would I want to... Who the fuck would I want to co-host this shit with if I booted you and Darnell off? Hey, man, I don't want academics, man. He's fat.
He said we can't have
yeah, two fats cancel out. I don't want to say Joe Budden because he has his own podcast. Who would make good commentary?
I got one. I got my answer.
Go ahead, man. Go
ahead. Vince Staples.
I'd be seeing him
because he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
But I'd be seeing interviews and stuff like
that's a good one.
Personality. I feel like Vince Staples would be cool. Schoolboy Q too would be a cool one to have. I'm gonna go with Vince Staples for me though. I feel like
that's a good one. I'm trying to. I don't know why I don't not think I just thought of this now. So I'm gonna pick Snoop Dogg.
Ooh.
Hear this commentary on the the boxing matches and shit. And yeah, with Too Short and that fucking yeah, man. I'm gonna do Snoop Dogg.
I'm gonna switch Vince Staples. I'm gonna choose Fat Joe. If you go with Snoop,
I don't think too.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Fat Joe. No, Busta Rhymes. No, I'm gonna go with Fat Joe. Busta Rhymes would be dope, but I'm gonna go with Fat Joe. He got them stories and stuff. I've been seeing him do his thing. So
yeah, so go with Fat Joe. Yeah, so that's 7 scenarios that we have for you guys, and that was the last scenario, and I'm replacing Mck and Darnell with Snoop Dogg. Maybe one day Snoop Dogg can actually be a special guest on here. And I feel like Snoop Dogg is that cool cat that would do it. So maybe one day we can get Snoop Dogg on this bitch.
And we're from the West. I mean, he'll support. Come on now.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be something dope, man. I feel like he would. One day Pure Rap Podcast gonna take over, and we're gonna be that big, and we're gonna, have motherfuckers like Snoop Dogg on the motherfucking show.
Facts.
That's how the West go.
Facts.
But yeah, man, that was scenarios for you guys. We went over the hip hop news, the hip hop releases. We had a discussion for y'all. We talked about International Women's Day. We still gotta promote the fucking album review that the fans chose for this Wednesday. MCK, you wanna if everyone that was not tuned in this past week, who the fuck we album reviewing this Wednesday?
Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. We're gonna be reviewing Victory Lap. His debut album. So that should be a fun one.
That'll be a good one to do. It won the Twitter vote, and the Instagram vote.
Yeah, he won both. Which I feel like, I think we all kind of knew that was gonna happen. But like we said, I think it's good because one of us would have ended up picking this album regardless.
Yeah.
But so it's kind of good to get out the way. I know he passed or got, unfortunately got assassinated in I think the last day of March, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of timely.
Yeah, it was like the 31st because I remember the next day I was on a flight to New York City. So yeah, I was April 1st. So March 31st.
I was heading home from work. My brother actually told me, like, he turned around like in the car, he was like, hey, like.
Yeah, I remember I was driving back to my place with my girl. She was driving, but I was in the passenger seat and I read that.
Yeah, I did
Well,
not.
actually, I read that he passed, like he was like dead, but like I think before that, I read the rumors that he got shot and all that.
Yeah. We could talk about
More into that,
more of
like
that when on Wednesday. Actually, Wednesday we'll talk about when the impact Nipsey had on us specifically or individually. You know what I mean? So we're talking about that. Like we say, we're from San Diego. From the West. We all three of us are big Nipsey Hussle fans. Been listening to him since maybe middle school. I don't know for you guys, but I feel like
middle school,
middle
like
school,
2008, 2009, 2009.
Yeah, so, same with me. So,
So
so that's gonna be a deep one for us too, because so it's probably gonna be it's a deep conversations too on Wednesday with that. So especially because he meant a lot to all of us. So look
hip-hop
forward,
community.
and the hip community in general. So look
His,
forward to that
his
Wednesday.
last album too.
Yeah, exactly. So look forward to that on Wednesday. Of course, Darneezy will be back with us.
No dentist appointments. Hopefully, he didn't have to go back for a check or nothing.
His smile about to damn near blind all of us. I mean,
He may come back. He may just surprise us with some braces, man.
If he does, bro, I swear to. Oh my god.
Clown that motherfucker. Nah, man. Shout out to Darno, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in today and is going to tune into the replay. Shout out to all our followers and subscribers. We can't do it without y'all. We appreciate y'all. And you can always tune into the Pure Rap Podcast every Monday on Twitter and YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. The next day you'll be able to catch it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other platforms. So this is Pure Rap Podcast episode 7. Thank you, MCK, for joining me tonight. We're on here for.
They have it on Twitter with the last post I put with the Wu-Tang albums. People said no. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, you made a lot of motherfuckers mad.
Yeah, I ain't choosing. Like I'm mad with pitting the Wu-Tang albums against each other like that. I'm sorry, but hey, man, I'm just trying to make things difficult and have fun. So
can't make y'all think a little bit.
Yeah, right. But like you said though, man, this was a fun episode. Unfortunately, we had a big presence. So yeah,
but it's all good, man.
Hold it down.
Looking forward to Wednesday. We'll see you again on Wednesday for the album review, and then next Monday for episode 8. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you have anything else before we go?
Nah.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night and be safe.
Bruh,
I accidentally left studio and broadcast. Y'all have a great night and be safe.
I seen it too. I shook my head. I was like, this man forgot to turn off the light. Like